begin with this one box since it's here. I can open it. It's not anime, although one of them is anime related. It's a Newegg package with hard drive. Just a simple 120 gigabyte SSD from OCZ. I haven't had any problems with any of their SSDs yet. I think they're fairly cheap. And this, of course, would be hard to open for some reason. But another 3 terabyte hard drive for the anime server so that I can start organizing my DVDs again, regain control over them. And that's the end of my Newegg packages. Let's begin with a package from Japan. As you can see, custom decoration, blah blah. We got a receipt, and this is kind of an experiment. There's a little bit of risk involved here in that I don't know that it's the only thing I've bought from the Japanese Amazon site that didn't explicitly say it has English subtitles, but other sites I believe have. This is the Haruhi Suzumiya Blu-ray set. Or it should be. There's 8 discs. Suzumiya Haruhi no Yutsu Blu-ray complete box. I can't read a thing off the back here. I believe I bought this one used. So we'll look at this. Interesting. There's one of these in it. It does not look like the cover is invertible. And I do believe this has all of season 1 and 2. Now that we've done that, why don't I take this first disc out and place it in my computer here, fire it up so we can verify it has English subtitles. Does that sound good? And we'll continue looking at these while that loads up. Fortunately, we got disappearance on Blu-ray here. There's a lot of interesting inserts. And let's see. I will have to open. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at this one while that's firing up. No inserts in this one. Alright. So we've done all that. I don't know if I have y'all join me where I will look to see. It's taking a while. I can't skip. So I guess while we're at it, I've got a couple of non-anime things I picked up. This one probably has some of the more controversial movies in it. Though, I'll admit there are some things about them that I kind of like, even if they're very uncomfortable to watch. I mostly got this because it started. So let's see. Audio. It has the English dub. Wow.
The Santa that showed up at my kindergarten Christmas festival, I knew he was fake. And
there's English subtitles.
But I have to say, even as a little kid,
alright. That's actually better than I expected. But okay, back to these here. I bought it because we're watching Batman and the DVD collection subreddit this weekend, and the overseas people are watching Source Code the weekend after, and you know, I'm like, oh well, look, this cheap thing here, I get these 4 movies, I might as well continue and get Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Nothing too complicated, right? So there we go. This Blu-ray box set has the dub. That instantly makes importing it really fucking awesome and downright exciting. Alright, so now let's get with the big box here, which is bulging a little bit, pregnant with this week's anime. Although I do believe there will be more to it than just that. I'm going back and forth on whether or not to play coy with certain items here, but let's see. Alright. No need to. But these are all good. That simplified things. So I guess we'll begin with this on the bottom. To Love Ru Moto, all 12 episodes, complete collection. So there's finally more To Love Ru that's been released. Ouch! Kind of perverted series, which works since that's the lines it had before. Just a really simple release with 2 discs in it. I can feel the box feels a bit thin, but I just like having my releases. Now here's a really strange one I didn't expect to see. This is the 2nd season of Polyphonica, another provocative, well, front and back. And nothing about the first season particularly caught me as interesting, other than the fact that I recognize one scene as being on YouTube as the worst anime car chase ever. Oh well, more underpants. I guess people no longer wear covers on, or clothes on covers. We could all pretend they're swimsuits though. Here we have Okami-san and her 7 companions. This is a Funimation release that appears to be a combination Blu-ray and DVD. So, the box itself, I'm not entirely sure what this one's about. For me, half the fun is figuring that out as we go. I completely got it in that. I guess they're not quite invertible or reversible. They've got some nice artwork to them. It reminds me of Spice and Wolf. I'm not entirely sure why. Probably the orange hair. But let's see, these are the Blu-ray editions. So I guess the others were the DVD editions. Yeah, that's why the artworks are the same. So there we go. That one I'll figure out last. We've got a Pokemon. Well, I think these are two movies. It's been my understanding that there's one movie with Victini and Reshiram and Victini and Zekrom. But these are the first Pokemon black and white movies, I believe. Although the previous one had what's-his-face? The illusion Pokemon. No. Zekrom is this guy, right? He begins with the D. I guess I can't remember. I mean, I've been kind of curious about checking this one out. Oh, look. There's the black movie and the white movie. Two movies, like I understood. Interesting. Well, now I've got two movies to watch for the price of one. And then finally, we've got a Black Butler. And this is Blu-ray DVD combo packs for 2 seasons. I'm trying to figure out which one is season 2. Oh, there we go. That says 2 right there behind the Black Butler. Oh, I can see this is, although it's DVD shaped, it has a little bit of extra packaging on top. Sort of like the, I believe, Goku Basara releases. So if I do this and toss that, then I do this. We've got the box there. And this one, ow. I need to not give myself a cardboard paper cut. Sorry. My guess is, yeah, this one had a little padding to it. I can kind of see it in there. But otherwise, this thick thing fits in there, so that Black Butler 1 and 2 are in there. And obviously I got the Black Butler 1 thing because it hadn't been released on Blu-ray before, I believe. So we have, I'm looking, there it says DVD, so these are probably the original 4 DVD volumes. And these purple ones are, these 3 purple ones are the Blu-ray. Oh look, he's one hell of a buck. Did I show this box? And then we have Black Butler 2, which according to this has 12 episodes and 6 OVAs. Once again, that's a toss, and we have DVD 1, 2, 3, and then 2 Blu-ray discs. That's a good concentration of discs right there. Yeah. So there we go. That's all of this week's new releases. Everything. Well, Haruhi isn't a new release. It's just a new pickup. But yeah, you know what I mean. I think there were a couple of other things that were supposed to come out, but they'll ship whenever they ship. Maybe sometime today or tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't care too much because I've actually got really good things to watch now. And the fact that this is dubbed, it makes me really happy. So there we go. So I guess with the arrival of the Haruhi Suzumiya Blu-ray release, I guess at this point I don't have any outstanding importations coming in. I think there was something I noted as coming out in April that was something I was interested in, but it did occur to me that it may have actually been released on Blu-ray. Here it has, so I'm going to get that version, I think. Maybe. It's a bit expensive because I spent a lot of money and stuff. I mean, obviously there's the hard drives that I showed y'all today, and those were expensive. And I spent a good amount of money to make sure to get certain goals achieved in my DVD gift exchange thing. And I also bought a new bed, which was another large chunk of money, and rent hit and all that stuff. I shouldn't be low. I should still have plenty of buffer space to do whatever I need to do. But I'll probably hold off on the Jinro Blu-ray since that one is pretty expensive. Otherwise, since I mentioned the gift exchange, I do have 2 boxes here from the person sending to me. He said there's a total of 4 boxes, and he asked that I wait until all 4 arrive. Not all 4 have arrived, obviously, since there's only 2. So once the other 2 arrive, I will go ahead and record a completely separate video like I did for the last gift exchange, and yeah, show y'all whatever I got. So there we go. I guess next week's wasn't necessarily looking too huge. With any luck, I think there's an Kimi ni Todoke 2 and Madoka Magica 2 coming out. If I'm lucky, those will arrive before then. And if I'm really lucky, they will show up Thursday, because I guess I get Friday off. And there's some stuff that was scheduled to be released this week that ended up not getting released, and so I can wait until I can hope they'll show up next week and inflate it. So I might leave next week alone in terms of inflating it with anything, especially since I sunk a lot of my playing around money importing stuff. Good stuff, but still importing it. Yeah. Alright. So I guess that's everything I would cover. Y'all have a nice week.